Welcome to Beyond the Stars. Today we're going to take a thrilling journey to one of the most fascinating planets in our solar system, Mars, the red planet. Mars has been the subject of human fascination for centuries, and with NASA and private space companies like SpaceX planning future missions, it's more relevant than ever. So sit back, relax about Mars that might change the way you think about the red planet. 1. Mars is half the size of Earth. Mars may look like a small, barren world, but it's actually quite large. It's still a vast planet with a lot to discover. 2. The largest volcano in the solar system. Mars is home to the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. This giant shield volcano stands at a staggering 22 kilometers high, almost 3 times the height of Mount Everest. To give you an idea of its size, it could easily cover the state of New Mexico. 3. A day on Mars is similar to Earth. While a year on Mars is almost twice as long as on Earth, lasting about 687 Earth days, Mars has a surprisingly similar day length. A day on Mars, called a sol, is only 39 minutes longer than a day on Earth. This means that if you were to visit Mars, your daily routine could feel almost identical to what you experience here, with just a small difference in the length of your days. 4. Mars has 2 moons. Unlike Earth's single moon, Mars has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. These moons are much smaller than ours, with Phobos being the larger of the two, measuring just 22 kilometers across. They are irregularly shaped, which suggests that they might not have formed the way typical moons do. In fact, many scientists believe these moons were once asteroids that Mars captured through its gravitational pull. 5. It's a freezing desert. Mars is often described as a desert, but not just any desert. It's an incredibly cold one. The average temperature on Mars is around minus 60 degrees Celsius, but temperatures can plummet to as low as minus 125 degrees Celsius at night. Despite this, Mars has seasons like Earth, although they are nearly twice as long due to its longer orbit around the Sun. 6. Water once flowed on Mars. Evidence suggests that Mars was once a much warmer and wetter place. Scientists have found signs of ancient riverbeds, lake beds, and even deltas, suggesting that liquid water once flowed across its surface. Some researchers believe that Mars could have supported microbial life billions of years ago when water was abundant. Today, water is locked in the form of ice at the poles and under the surface, but the search for ancient water continues. 7. Mars has dust storms like no other. One of the most remarkable features of Mars is its dust storms. These storms can be planet-wide, and they are often so intense that they can last for weeks or even months. In some cases, they can even block sunlight, temporarily disrupting the operations of rovers and landers on the planet's surface. The dust storms on Mars are so large and powerful that they are one of the defining characteristics of the Martian atmosphere. 8. You'd weigh less on Mars. If you were to visit Mars, you'd weigh significantly less due to the lower gravity. Mars has only about 38% of the gravity that Earth does, meaning you would weigh just a fraction of your weight on Earth. So if you weigh 70 kilograms here, you'd weigh around 26 kilograms on Mars. Imagine how easy it would be to jump, run, and do acrobatics. 9. It's red for a reason. The iconic red color of Mars comes from iron oxide, also known as rust, that covers its surface. When iron in the Martian soil reacts with the thin atmosphere, it forms iron oxide, which gives the planet its distinctive reddish hue. This red tint has been a key feature that has captured the human imagination for centuries and is one of the reasons Mars is so often associated with exploration and mystery. 10. Humans may live on Mars. Soon, with the rapid advancements in space exploration, we are getting closer to making Mars our second home. NASA's Artemis program and SpaceX's Starship project are aiming to send humans to Mars in the coming decades. If successful, humans could one day live and work on the Martian surface, conducting experiments, mining resources, and even building permanent settlements. Thanks for joining us on this journey to Mars. If you enjoyed learning about the red planet, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Beyond the Stars,